Chaos Blur.
All right, how we doing, everybody? This is Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur, and holy crap, that might have been the fastest I've ever seen a reward redeemed during the opening sequence. Toaster getting that Chaos Blur hat on. Well, I'm getting the Chaos Blur hat on, but that literally just happened. I'm like, do I put it on when the stream starts, or do I just put it on during the opening? So I just put it on during the opening. There you go. So, at least we know one thing. The entire stream I'll be wearing this Chaos Blur hat. So, good morning, everybody. Once again, this is Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur. There's Toaster Cartridge right there. Posting about as many of those emos as I'll legally let him fit into that slot. Hopefully you've had a good week. It is Saturday morning, May 11th. And we're going to kick things off with a game I haven't played in a little while, and that is Rocket Racing. An excellent expansion to Fortnite. Friday night lawn mowing. I do enjoy the Friday. Oh, can you imagine that as a stream? Freaking Friday night lawn mowing with Chaos Blur. Guten Morgen, Bex. Danke für uns mitmachen und wir spielen jetzt Rocket Racing, and this should be fun. Yeah, wir machen Spaß with this game. Let's go ahead right now, actually jump right into things. Yeah. I'm still getting over the fact that freaking Toaster had the hat ready to go. Well, I mean, I had the hat ready to go, but I wasn't even sure Toaster was going to be awake yet. He usually isn't up till like 11 on the weekends. But either way, nice to have you both here. We're going to go ahead and get things going here. Now, it shows the desert environment. It might end up being the desert environment, but they do mix up the tracks, at least from what little I played of this game last night. And, yeah, no, this is not the desert environment, as you can see. But it's going to be a fun one, I'm sure. We'll find out how much fun right now. This is Tri-City by Psyonix. I still don't see why this couldn't just be in the Rocket League main game. But that's another story. Yeah, so I've never played this one. This one's pretty fun, too. Also reminds me of a Rocket League track. I'm sucking some serious wind right now. How did you get Friday night lawn mowing? I don't know, but that's interesting. don't think I'd ever lawn. I don't think I'd ever mow my lawn on a Friday night. Doesn't really sound like a very like party-inspired activity. Oh damn, this course is pretty cool. I like how I dashed into the stuff that makes you slower. I just be cool like that. Something like that. Let's stay on this track. Yeah, it is a new car. It was one of the things I unlocked. I guess we're in like season 2 of this now, so after every season they like throw some stuff at you based on how you did in the first season, which was pretty acceptable, if I do say so. I think Bex got her way up to gold rank. I think I was just in silver rank. So when you log in, you should see what stuff you unlocked. You might have gotten some new parts and cars as well. New car, same great taste. See, this would be a great time to have boost. I'm basically just drifting at this thing kind of crazily. 6th place! See, that's why I was dead in the water. I had no boost toward the very end of that. So, I got nothing. I lost to a guy that looks like Kirby wearing a clappy hat. Is that Spider-Man in the next one in front of me? That's all I can really say about that. More right now. Yeah, pretty fast-moving game, as you can see, based on the popular Rocket League franchise, although I, of course, prefer the Rocket League part. So, again, it shows the desert. That doesn't mean we'll be racing there, but they do have the desert environment, which I kind of like now. It's starting to grow on me. The mountains, the hot air balloons, etc. So, a lot of fun new courses, some great old courses, high-speed action around every corner. That's pretty much how I do it. Yeah, we got Beckazon, we got Toaster Cartridge. Okay, also not the desert place. Prepare for trouble? Alright, yeah, we'll make it double.
It's herpy.
To spread my streams throughout the nation, to cause some kind of devastation. To denounce the evils of truth and love, to rain down something from something above. Jesse, James, Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light. Something, something, and I'm out of sight. Meowth, that's right. I'm actually kind of ashamed I don't remember the Team Rocket slogan like I used to. Have I really lost that much touch with fake reality? Whoa. You be racing. Yeah, wherever I am right now, it is clearly not like the track. But hey, I stuck the landing. More or less. I didn't even realize we got to lap 2. This is a very short course, but some of them are. Some of them are not. all the way out at the 5th. This is a great moment for the Jesse redeem. Yeah, it really is not here. It doesn't always appear, but when it does, look out. I didn't even think about that with the Team Rocket narrative, but yeah, that's a good point. Let's see how we did here. I think you could also access more courses the higher your rank is. We'll find out how many right now. But either way, it's fun for the whole family. It's good, fun, high octane action. And I'm of course wearing the Chaos Blur hat because Toaster went ahead and redeemed that during the first not even minute of the stream, during which I wasn't even on screen. So there you go. He just couldn't help himself. But unlike Nickelodeon Racing, Nickelodeon Kart Racing 3, which was a fun game, you actually find online matches in this pretty often. Speaking of Nickelodeon, I see an avatar there for, well, Avatar in 12th place. Heyo. There's a Nickelodeon property that doesn't quite seem like they fit in. Good teams stick together, great teams work together. Use pings or comms to find your path to victory. Alright, there you go. Good advice, I guess. Gute Rat. More after this. Ooh, the forest. 83%. Outpost. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Outpost by Psionics. 7% boost. That's not a lot of boost. Oh, this is a pretty cool looking level here. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh no! Slight loss of speed. But at least ever kind of loss of speed. Some. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-wee! Oh yeah, that was entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. You really, when you drift, that's what I meant about having to get a feel for this game again. When you drift, you really gotta yank that control stick. Like, this is not Mario Kart drift. It's Mario Kart drift at like 1,000 miles an hour, but it's not like, you know, I don't want to say it's unprecedented. I mean, F-Zero had a similar learning curve, F-Zero GX. Ooh, alright. Some loss of speed. Oh, that's me crashing. Oh, jeez, I'm in last place. Oh, some loss of speed. Mancha Verloren von Geschwindigkeit. I got nothing. I'm sure that does not translate word to word. Ich habe meine Geschwindigkeit verloren. Verliert? I hate when I say terms that I already know I can't say in German. I just say them so casually in English, and then I know it's coming. Then I'm gonna get this thing that says, "What is this word? Everything you just said." And I'm like, great. Ich bin auf die wichtige Gleise. In this game, it's hard to stay on the track, so that's an accomplishment in itself. Yeah, that's one of those where I know almost every word in that sentence. It's just putting them together. I don't know how they assemble. So that's always the fun part. Damn it. I was going to say, somebody blasted ahead of me at the last second. We got Bex dancing with great enthusiasm. Another 6th place finish for the Blur. Slowly crawling my way up the ranks here. Crawling my way up the ranks, trying not to lose, trying to be decent in front of my friends, so that they don't think I suck at this game. But maybe it's too late for that. I think that we've already seen that I'm not that great at this game. I don't remember the next part of the song, so I can't really go any further than that. I'm sure you're all devastated. Cowboys, that's a wordy one. Cowboys 1988, 57.99. Just rolls right off the tongue, right? Hey, yo. I lost the speed. I have an ein bisschen Geschwindigkeit verloren. That's almost what I said. It was more the a little bit I kind of struggled with. Oh, look at this little arrangement of drifty tracks. Well, the thing is, you wanted me to say some loss of speed, which is like a weird quantity for me to define. Some amount of speed lost. Some loss of speed. Oh, here we go. This looks like it's going to be challenging. It's Lazy Lake 2. This doesn't look so lazy to me. It looks like there's a lot going on here. More right now. %5 boost. Not a lot of boost. Oh, no, I never do. I never do think about things in the moment. I don't even know if I think about things after the moment. Holy crap, what is all this? I'm gonna die. Yep, that's a tough jump to make. Wow, look at this. Oh, this is insane. That's a wall. Oh, this is not going to end well for a lot of people. This checkpoint, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this is not going to end well. This is a tough course. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there. Well, that was kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that like that, but you can and sometimes have to. Whoa! Woo! Oh no! Wow. Kind of lucky I didn't just die there. Watch out. Level up! I don't know what level I was at. Or that there really were levels. It's one of those where I have to just kind of keep going and hope other people mess up, because there are a lot of places here to mess up. That means everybody could potentially mess up. So who's going to mess up more and at the worst possible time? We will see. Shit, get through it. Ah, 7th place. Not too bad considering I was in last for most of it. Still not great. I still have not finished in the top 4, which is usually my goal. These kind of things. Ooh, come on. 100%? Alright, rank me up there. Rank me up, Buttercup. Next race coming up. Hey, yo, it's Saturday morning, I guess. You guess? Or do you know for sure? So I'm feeling those Saturday morning, not blues, but excitement. Always a little exciting here on the channel.
I do enjoy Burger and/or.
And we got some rocket racing
I
going
do
on.
enjoy Burger and/or King. Air.
More racing right now. This track looks really... Yeah, no, there's some good tracks. That was a pretty challenging one, but challenging does not mean bad. Especially in this game. I would argue, well, yeah, I know you would. You're in the time zone where it's like 4 o'clock p.m. So I'm saying good morning to people who it's not necessarily morning for. Even for a morning, this is a late morning. It's 10:30, but what are you going to do? More Rocket Racing right now. We also have Bekazan on the chat, who may be joining me a bit later in terms of the actual gameplay. I guess, you know, anybody's welcome to join this if they have Fortnite and they want to play a little Rocket Racing. A bit of a learning curve. Literally and figuratively, because there's a lot of curves on the track. Hey, yo. And then there's that momentary quiet between tracks when it's just loading. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so far, our track is not really repeated. Jackrabbit, I think I played last night, but hasn't been on stream yet. Let's see how I do on it right now. %32 boost! Missed checkpoint! How can I miss the checkpoint? The race literally just started. Actually, I don't know if I remember this one. Maybe they have like the same names, but they're different. I don't either. It's just part of Fortnite. Like, it's in the Fortnite game. It was basically just a way to get, like, Rocket League people to play Fortnite, and, well, it worked. I wish this was just in the Rocket League game, so I don't have to install another game entirely. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be up here, but I am anyway. That was kind of cheap, but it worked. Even though I'm still in 11th place, so did it really work? Alright, fine. Victory Royale with cheese. Hey-o. Oh, this is based on the Neo Tokyo course in the actual Rocket League game with the kind of curvy edges and stuff, resembling half-pipes. Thank you for following. Oh, that was weird, because I saw it looked like a level up or something. Like, you just leveled up to level 21. I'm like, wait, what? But yeah, thank you for the follow. Always nice to get new followers. I'm going to pretend that I understand that reference. Isn't there a card game that's in, like, The Witcher called Gwent or something that actually became its own spin-off thing? Or am I thinking of something else? I mean, there's plenty of examples of bigger scale games having, like, activities that end up becoming their own game in their own right. But yeah, this is obviously not the main appeal of Fortnite. That would be the actual Fortnite part. The gunplay, the shooting game. Call it that. I have played some regular Fortnite. I just never did it for me, but hey, more power to you if you like it. I'm sure there's other people who don't like this racing mode, so you know, it is what it is. I was gonna say, this is why I play this game. I don't even play this for the actual Battle Royale mode. This was something they announced like last year, that they were teaming up with Psyonix, the makers of Rocket League, of course. And you know I'm a big fan of Rocket League, even though this is not, you know, the same game where you try to score goals in your opponents. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Takes a lot of getting used to at times, but if you played a kart racer, you can figure it out pretty well. Can't do very well at it, apparently, because I've not finished higher than like 6th. You should stream again later when I'm not working. Well, I'm probably not going to, today anyway. That's, you know, there's usually a reason why I stream early or later. Hey-o. Exactly. Oh, Darth Vader finished in 4th. So, yeah, no, great variety of courses. It is fun. I do occasionally finish higher than 8th, but today, not so much. But you look at how close all the race times are. Like, even from first to last, you know, 2:32, 2:32, 2:33. Like, everybody's, like, really right in there. It's always very competitive. There's no power-ups unlike other kart racers, so you don't have that same, like, cheapness of, oh, I raced really well, but then a bomb fell on me, you know? Like, you don't have that same thing. You have to win by, you know, winning. You know, like, drifting well, knowing what shortcuts to take, doing the tricks at the right time. Perry the cable guy. All right, I get it. We're still making the Perry jokes from yesterday that almost nobody was here for, so they don't really get it, but I don't even get it, and I was here for it. But anyway, more Rocket Racing right now. But yeah, I mean, how much you like this game obviously depends heavily on how much you like racing games. Specifically, like those really fast, futuristic racing games like Redout or F Zero or what's the other one on Switch? Fast RMX, like those kind of games where it's like split second timing and like I love them, as you can tell, but it might not be for everybody. But I thought they did a great job translating Rocket League into a more traditional racing game, which I always thought was a long time coming. This course looks really cool. I've never seen this course before. It's like a jungle temple type of thing. Like, Rocket League doesn't have a universe like a Mario or Sonic, so, like, you know, these are locations that are fairly, you know, generic, invented. I mean, there are, you know, areas in Rocket League that look sort of like this, but they can get kind of creative with what they do because it's not like, oh, it has to look like Green Hill Zone. Like, no, there's no real Rocket League location. Like, Rocket League doesn't take place in a city that, you know, anybody would be familiar with. There's no lore in Rocket League, so, you know, you can kind of just make the places up and make them interesting or different, whatever you want to do. And that's what makes this so intriguing, especially now that there's more courses, because the first time I played this game, it was literally, I was getting like the same 5 courses, like every 10 races. It was kind of ridiculous. And they were mostly desert places. If I got like one place that wasn't a desert, that was like a huge deal to me. Woo! Okay, this is a lot different. I like this. You can also jump on the roof at times. That can help you. Sometimes it doesn't. It's just a matter of knowing the course layouts. I mean, I guess that's any game. Thing is, when they add so many courses, that makes it even harder for me to really know, you know, course layouts, like I just said. Woo-hoo-hoo-wee! Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, I literally just went the wrong way there. Oh, that sucked. That sucked. In case anybody was wondering, that sucked. Still have 1 lap to go, but I really lost a lot of progress doing that. So that's the whole risk reward, you know. Can you take that shortcut and thread the needle successfully, or you're just going to end up setting yourself back more? You know, there's no right or wrong answer, but if you're going to try something like what I just tried, you better be damn confident you're going to make it, or at least not do that. That was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in all my few months of playing this game. Woo! 6th place. All right. Seems to be where I'm about generally ending up here. Jack Skellington finishing at number 1. I don't know if that's just their character avatar. That's actually what they look like. But then again, I look like Harley Quinn, so maybe it is. Pretty much everybody's in Fortnite these days. We'll see how or where I end up racing. Where I end up racing next. Right after this. Player join party. Becca's not joined the party. Let's see. Do I have to exit out to actually have her in the next race, or how does that work? Hold on. Let me return to... Oh, oops. I returned to the lobby because I wasn't sure if we were, like... We had to, like, start the race together. Alright, well, we're here now. Rank, unranked. Alright, here we go. More racing right now. Beck's sporting that Queen Amidala look. Is that a robot on your back? That robot just waved, I think. More rocket racing right now. So much faster than waiting for a race on the, Oh, Claptrap. From, Claptrap Adventures, or Borderlands. Ooh, this place. We'll see if it actually is this place. We'll find out right now. Don't remember the controls at all. X is to drift. I don't know if you're playing on an Xbox controller. Obviously, R trigger is to accelerate. The Y is the boost. I do enjoy this course. Well, Python, I actually did just play this one. I'll find out how I do right now. I don't think I got any boost. I didn't say it. Oh yeah, A is to jump and to hold it, you know, it'll fly. There will be some flying to be done, that's for damn sure. Whoa! Ah! Forgot you could fall in the water, and that's not ideal. Obviously. Well, this really is like a Python with all the winding corridors. Hey, yo! Woo! That seemed a bit much, but I enjoyed it all the same. Gotta watch some of these jumps here. That was weird. Got the job done. Oh, yeah. Woo! Let's go! Oh, yeah. Woo! I have no idea how I got first on that, but I'll take it. Maybe it's because I've raced that track a few times, so I kind of remembered the layout a little better. All right, that was fun. Yeah, Bex got it right in there, too. Second place, which is also not easy to get. I have no idea how I did that well there. I probably won't do that well the rest of the whole time. Hey, oh, that was fun. That was. I barely remember most of it, but it was fun. Oh, what fun it was. Is this game free? It really is. It's part of the Fortnite experience. Although I probably would pay for this part if I had to. God knows I paid for Rocket League before that went free to play. And when it did, oh yeah. Bronze 2. Well, you also, I think you have to restart, I think, because the season, like, ended and restarted. Like, I had to go from Bronze 2 or 3 or whatever. It doesn't take too long to level up or whatever. Oh, see, there you go. You're already getting up there. But then once you get to Silver 1, then it kind of slows down a little bit. We'll see how much it slows down right after this. Ooh, this place. Day drifting. Alright, sounds like what I do in class. %24 boost. That's not a lot of boost. Day drifting, check it and see. My car is probably running at more than 103. We're fast driving, we're fast driving. Alright, so this course is pretty simple. I mean, it's nice looking, but it's pretty much just drift and... Hey, what's going on, Randy? You're pretty tremendous yourself, man. Nice to see you this morning. Hopefully you got a nice Saturday morning, afternoon lined up for yourself. Find out how tremendous it is later today. Me hitting a wall because why not? Hey, oh. Ooh, Beck's cutting ahead for the win there. Well, not the win, but the second place in the last second. All right. All right, I can get down with that. Lost to a TMNT character, but... Or, actually, no, they just changed into like a King Banana. What's up, Randy? Thanks for joining the action. We got a little Rocket League, Rocket Racing, whatever you want to call it, going on here. More rocket action right now. Crypto Knight 36. But yeah, good job, Bex. Getting it done early on. Ooh, we got Deadpool in 10th place. Always interesting seeing the mix of characters here. Some of them I know, some of them I don't know. Ooh, that person. Like, I don't know who that is. I may never know. But we'll find out right after this. Hey, yo. Ooh, this place. Airborne. See, I think I remember this one as well. But even with the ones I remember, I think they changed them up a little bit. So do I really remember them? Ich weiß nicht. Ah, no boost to be spoken of, apparently. Everybody's just getting out to a good start, except for the blur. Oh yeah, I remember this one. What a one it was. Whoa, that was close. And yes, you can race on the roof of these things. I don't know if it really helps or not, but you can do it. Whoa! Oh, right into the mountain. Watch out. I'll actually race in the little thing for now. See if that does me any good. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Heading to the last lap here. My most underrated game? I don't know. I like a lot of games. Oh, what I would consider underrated, maybe like Dead Cells or something. I don't know. Like I'm more into like roguelites as far as games that don't get a lot of heavy praise. But I mean, ooh, Hydrate. I'll have to be doing that right after the race. We'll find out what happens in this race, though, very soon. So we're almost to the end of it. Come on. Alright, fourth place. Not terrible. Getting a little worse. I went from first to third to fourth. There you go. Hydrating is good rating. That it is. Alright, that should get me to Silver 3. Silver 3. We really are. Crypto Knight again, finishing with 201, beating everyone by a good few seconds there, which in rocket racing time, a few seconds is like an eternity. Like, it's crazy. But we'll see how crazy it is right after this. And now we wait. What a wait it'll be. Ooh, this place. See, I hope it's this place, but you never know with the randomness of the courses, because this looks like a pretty cool place. Let me tell you right now. It does. So yeah, we got a new follower about 20 minutes ago. NV21. I like that name, NV. N-V. Pretty cool. But much like other followers I get, not a word out of them. See how this race goes, though, right now. Tri-City. Hey, yo. No boost. Not exactly up to an amazing start. Nice. It is nice. Very nice game. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, missed! Oh, you hate to see that happen. I actually did not realize you could cling to the ceiling there. That's pretty cool. Am I DJing today? I'm not. I don't know why you think I DJ like every Saturday. I've DJed maybe like once in the last like 6 Saturdays. I really don't do it a lot. In fact, I'm kind of thinking about getting out of it, but that's a whole other story. Ah, shit. Ah. This is like that last moment where you should have a boost to like kind of go through this, but I did not. That's where you need that boost, and I usually try to save one for that last jump, but alas, it wasn't meant to be. Tomorrow then, no, I'm not DJing, like I'm not, like that's my whole point, is that I'm not, first of all, it's Mother's Day. There's not a lot of Mother's Day going on, Mother's Day activities. I am working tomorrow, but like, I haven't really DJ'd like as much as you think in a long time. I still do once in a while, but it's not really something I do that often, thankfully. More right now. Yeah, I screwed up in the last lap. I screwed up in the last, like, I don't know, not even mile because of that whole big jump at the end. So, yeah, I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is. Figured because of the early stream. No, well, yeah, but I also have another job. Although today I'm not working either, but I've got, I mean, I should say another job. It's actually my main job with Encore. I think I have an Encore hat here. I really do. With Encore, hey, yo, really is no 24-hour stream today. The 24-hour stream I've already announced will be Retro 100, whenever the hell that is. Ooh, Serenity Now. I could use some of that. Serenity Now! Insanity later. I was watching the King of Queens episode last night where Doug gets stuck taking Arthur to the Final Four and they get stuck on the plane together next week. You really, you really just want me to DJ, don't you? Like, I mean, I will be DJing at some point. I don't know when. If you plan to come to any of those parties, let me know and I can send a song out to you. TJ stream win, that would be kind of funny. 24-hour stream. No 24-hour streams. Not until Retro 100, which will probably be like in 2027 at the rate we're going with the numbers. Well, you never know. 8% boost. Miss what? It always says miss checkpoint. Like, how do I miss a checkpoint when it's the beginning of the race? Hey, yo. TJ intermission. Lordy. You know, DJing's been a part of my life for about, 10 years, 12 years now. I've enjoyed it. I really have. It's been a fun thing to do, but, I'm in my mid-30s. I'm trying to kind of just focus on one job and, streaming, which is not a job, but, just trying to, like, narrow my life down to, like, what I want to do. It's not that I don't want to DJ it ever again, but it's not what it was, My 20s, yeah, it was great. It was a nice break from retail and from other things and school and all that, but, like, right now, yeah, I might DJ once in a while, but it's not really something that I work my schedule around. Like, it's not like I used to really do. I used to really, like, you know, have, you know, 2 or 3 weddings a month and really plan them out, and it was a big part of what I did. It was, but you know, that was probably like 2017, 2018, like that's 6 years ago now, 6-7 years ago. You know, so I mean, I still know how to DJ, like it's still in me, but it's just, you know, your tastes change. Your maniacal boss gets more maniacal as he gets older, and circumstances change to where you have to kind of narrow what you do. So I mean, I would love to, you know, DJ one day and work the other day and stream the next day, and you know, just, you know, keep myself and everybody else entertained all the time, and it just doesn't work. I love how Toaster just I mean, I know he's been on the stream, but like he just like chimed in just to say that. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, that's also part of it. But I mean, even if it wasn't for him, I just have too much going on. Again, same with video editing. I like video editing. I like making video projects. I don't have the time. Like, I would love to do all of it at the same time, but that is not possible. You know, some things you do better at, some things you just have to kind of leave behind for a little bit. I would not be against, you know, maybe taking a year off from DJing and coming back to it. I just don't think that's an option. I think it's like an all or nothing type of deal. At least the way my boss has been about it. I don't think it's something where I could just take a vacation. I think, you know, I've been put in a very awkward situation. Not to talk about real life here, but also good race specs. Beating me there by a little bit. But I also like how you think putting it in French or whatever that was supposed to be, like Foucault, like you still know what you mean. By at least 43 minutes. Yeah, we'll go with that. 0.9 seconds, but close enough. But yeah, fun races all around. We'll say this is a fun game to stream, and I'm glad you appreciate the stream, Randy. You know, they're not hard. It's not hard to stream, but it is, you know, it is a time commitment. I like to do it though. I'd say I stream about 40 to 50 hours a month, which, you know, isn't that much when you consider you work 40 hours a week. So 40 hours a month is not as much, but it's still something. It's part of my life, you know. It's part of my days a lot of times, you know. I work an 8-hour day. I come home and I stream for maybe 2 hours. Like, that's 10 hours of my day spent on 2 things. You figure the average person is awake about, you know, 15, 16 hours a day or so. So, I mean, that's not insignificant. Granted, most of that is work, but still, you know, streaming still slips its way in there, and I do genuinely enjoy it. I enjoy the fact that I don't even know what game I'm going to play next. It could be a racing game, it could be an RPG, it could be a platformer, it could be none of those. Like, it could be Dave the Diver. Like, you know, there's just all kinds of crazy, awesome games out there. And I like being able to share them with everybody, and, you know, hopefully you like them. I mean, sometimes I don't even like some of the games I play sometimes, but you don't know until you play them. And this game, you know, I played it hoping it would be good because I like Rocket League, and thankfully it was good, and it's so good that I still come back to it. So that's the fun of it. And I say that because, like, streams like this, I love streams like this. Like, they go by kind of fast, but that just means you're having fun. You know, the old saying, you know, time flies when you're having fun. Like, if this was one of those, I'm not going to lie, there's some games that are a little bit, I don't know, dense, like Starfield or something, where I'm just kind of like, I'm playing it, I stream it for like maybe 2 hours, and I'm like, this is a long 2 hours. This is not a long 2 hours. Like, if I stream this for 2 hours, it does not feel like a long 2 hours at all. It actually goes by quite quick, almost too quick. So I enjoy the time I have, and I'm racing Bex. You know, I'm racing one of my friends, and, you know, talking to my friends on stream, and that's what it's all about. You know, that's why I stream. It's to not just interact with people, but, you know, game with them, have a good time, learn about them, see what's going on in people's lives, not just here, but around the world. And I've been lucky enough to do that for 5 years now. I mean, the first couple years were not, like, great. Like, I was not getting a lot of viewers. I was just kind of playing random games, and I'm still playing random games. But thankfully, people who have gotten to know me know that, you know, it's less about the games and more about just the entire package, the entire experience. And that's why, you know, I still continue to do this. Not that there aren't some really great, you know, unique games that I want to play the games. Like, it's not you know, the games will never be completely forgotten about. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's all I got. That's an amazingly long-winded speech that I realized nobody asked for, but they got it. Woo! Hey, how did I get... Who was ahead of me? Who was ahead of... No, honestly, who was ahead of me? Okay, because I thought Bex was the only one ahead of me, and I thought I was just battling Bex at that last... Oh, I had that. I had that boost ready to go. So I was pretty confident I was going to beat you, but I didn't realize there was somebody ahead of me, too, by 4 seconds. Wow. Yeah, I did not realize. I thought it was between you and I for first place. I wasn't even looking at the place. Who the hell is Bonnie Gaines? Is that my sister that I don't know I have? Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, okay, we got Bex on the last corner. I'm going to save the boost for that last bit. Because usually I waste the boost or I use it in the air so it doesn't do as much. But that was like, we were both on flat ground. So I'm like, if I just hit this boost at the right time. Unless you had a boost. Because I don't know if you have a boost. If you had a boost, you probably would have gotten ahead of me. But I'm like, I'm just going to hit this boost right now and go through it. And I'm like, yeah, first place. Second place. I'm like, second place to who? And yeah, it was that person with the weird mask character. So yeah, that's how it goes. I almost never save my boosts. I usually just kind of burn them as I just get them. It depends on the layout of the course. Some courses are more curvy, so you get more drift, so therefore you get more boost. But anyway, I don't need to tell you. You're playing the same game I'm playing. More right now. Ah, another famous Bob Ross. Not saying I'm famous, by the way. If Bob Ross was alive for, like, the days of streaming, like, he would probably get, like, millions of viewers, like, legitimately, you know? Like, hey, this is Bob Ross. Well, he wouldn't say it like that. He'd be like, hey, everybody, we're going to be painting a video game today. No, we're going to paint a PS5. We got this PS5 here. Going to give it nice little white edges, and, yeah, we're going to paint this. But, like, he'd get millions of views. People just being like, Bob Ross, you're the man. Now, unfortunately, he didn't make it that long, but... Yet he's still remembered. Like, I'm sure there are Twitch channels that re-show his old stuff. But, like, I mean, like, he's still remembered so fondly. People, like, watch his old things to learn how to paint. And, you know, he's got books and everything. Like, dude really made a living out of painting. Which, I mean, today, maybe painting's not as popular. I mean, I'm sure there still are painters. But digital art and all that, not as popular. But, damn, he made it something. Like, even I wanted to paint. I mean, I am an artist, so that's not really that much of a shock. But, like, you watch him paint, and it's like he makes it look so effortless. Not that he makes it look easy, but just because of the way he presents it. Which I can never do that. Like, even if there's something I really knew how to do, like video editing, I'd be like, all right, so then you put this stupid thing here. I don't know, maybe it'll work. Like, I'd be so much less calm. Nobody would learn anything. That's why I'm not a teacher. People used to ask me that, believe it or not, because I like to talk a lot. They're like, oh, you could be a teacher. I'm like, no, I could not be a teacher. I'd get so frustrated as soon as somebody didn't understand something, including me. I'd be like, oh, I don't even get this. That would be a very bad class. I don't know, like, there's no subject that I really excel at enough. Like, there's subjects I know a little bit about, but there's nothing I excel at so much that I would be a teacher and be, like, good at it. Like, I'm just not, even at my job, I'm just not good at training people. It's not that I don't know how to do it, it's just that I don't know how to explain how I do some of the stuff I do. Like, I just kind of do it, you know? Like, even, like, with, like, when I learned German and some of the words I learn and, like, you know, what's a good strategy to memorize German words and memorize, you know, language things, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, there's just certain things that just click with me, or they don't. And I don't know how to, like, really teach that to somebody else. Like, so, yeah, you just kind of keep doing it. And you get better at it. Like, that's really the only advice I have. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, that's why I would not be a good teacher. Damn. Right now, I'm not a very good Rocket League racer. I don't know why I cannot drift right now. Like, I'm not getting a lot of speed boosts. And I played this course a few times, so it's not like I'm unfamiliar with the course. Damn, that was awful. I was like really never in that race. Not even gonna. Yeah, I mean, Bex kicked my ass. That person in first place though keeps winning by like 4 or 5 seconds. Yeah, there is the Bob Ross in this 1,000 even. Yeah, that's what I figured. But I mean, like, it's too bad he's not still alive to see the impact that he had. He still has. But I mean, that's anybody, I guess. Like, you never know. Also, an Alf channel. Wait, what? Oh, damn it! I love Alf. I really do. There was like an Alf marathon on the other day, and I love Alf. I feel like stuff like that, I mean, maybe less so with Bob Ross, but like when you're showing like a TV show, like, ooh, when you're showing a TV show, I feel like that's gotta be like a copyright infringement, like, even if, like, unless it's like the official network doing it, like CBS or whoever originally showed the show. Like, if I had the whole season of Alf, or the whole series of Alf, and I just streamed it off my computer, I feel like that could be a problem. I mean, I get hit if I use, like, copyright music for 2 seconds. Now, Bob Ross, I don't know. That might be, like, something where the family of Bob Ross allows it, and, you know, they just run it. So, I mean, plus, I don't think Twitch is even going to be, like, you know, fascist enough to be like, oh, you can't have that Bob Ross stuff up there. Not that, I mean, I do love Alf, but I don't think Alf was, like, an American inspiration. Like, I don't think people are, like, watching Alf like, oh, man, I want to be like that annoying alien on the sitcom. Ooh, Seaside Farm. Sounds like a Mario course. I mean, I want to be like the annoying alien in the sitcom. Some people would say I already act like an annoying alien, but that's another story. 3% boost. Why even get boost at that point? Like, what is that 3% boost really going to get me? We'll find out right now. Alright, so this is a new course. New-ish. I don't remember it. Woohoo! Oh, that was kind of nice timing on my part. I did not mean for that to happen as well as it did, nor did I think it even could. But it did. I'm proud of it. Wow! Oh, there's some cool jumps on this one. Uh-oh. I'm like under the road. What the hell is happening? I gotta say. Yeah, that was bad. I'm like under the road. I've never seen that in all my couple of years not even of playing this game. It almost reminds me of Moo Moo Meadows from Mario Kart, which is not one of my favorite courses, but this one's better because it's not Moo Moo Meadows, so by default it's better than that one. I generally don't do very well when it's like my first time on one of the new courses, like just because I'm not familiar with like what, you know, what's coming up. But if I knew, well, then I would let you know. Alright, somehow I got back into 4th place at least. Last lap! Say that like I'm surprised. Like, you mean it ends at some point? I didn't know that. It really does end at some point. Oh, the Elgato's having a freak out. I'll have to fix that after the race. Thoughts on Major? I'd have to read that in a second. I'm sure it's something about Major League umpires. You expect me to have some long-ass rant about it. Kind of going back to, like, stuff, you know, as you get older, you just kind of stop doing. Like, that might be one of those things. I don't know. Actually, it might have stabilized. I could swear I saw it glitching, though. That's something to keep an eye on. Oh, what the fuck? Worst possible time for that to happen. If there's ever a good time for that to happen. 4th place. All right. Thoughts on? Oh, it's Major League Empires. All right. So like you're talking about like the Houston Astros, teams that like win a lot. I mean, I don't really like the Houston Astros. Thoughts on the roast of Tom Brady? I don't really give a shit. The only thing about the roast of Tom Brady that really pissed me off, is that he can't take a joke. Yeah, there's that. And then it's the thing that they reference that he cheats, and he's basically like laughing about it. That bothers me. He's just like, oh, yeah, I cheated. Like, I hate that. Like, that to me really pisses me off that they're just like, hey, Tom Brady, remember that time you cheated? And then he's like, yup, it was great. It's like, okay, cool. So you admit it, but you don't really care. Like, we kind of already knew that you're a cheater. I watched some of it. I saw the highlights. I saw the part where Randy Moss is like, hey, why didn't you cheat when I was there? I'm like, first of all, he did. Second of all, what the fuck is wrong with all you people? But, like, yeah. Because that's all there is to say about him. Like, he's a fucking douchebag. He's not a likable person. He's, like, so pretentious, stuck up. You know, he eats kale. He's like, there's really nothing good about him at all. And he cheats. Like, that's it. That's all there is to talk about. So what are they going to talk about? Hey, guess what, Tom Brady? You cheated. That's all he does. Of course that's what they're going to talk about. It's like, hey, remember that time you cheated? Like, it's a whole roast about a guy who cheated. He does. Dude, look it up. He eats kale. He's one of these fucking, like, diet guys. It's like, I mean, I'm not going to go over the Super Bowls. If you actually look at how he, quote-unquote, won those Super Bowls, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. Not only in the Super Bowl, but in the games leading up to it. The fact that Malcolm Butler bailed him out in one of those Super Bowls. The fact that Julian Edelman bailed him out in one of those Super Bowls by catching a ball between his ass and another defender's helmet. I'm not even making that up. If you watch that Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons, he catches the ball. I'm not even going to do the pose because it's actually pretty disgusting, but he catches the ball like between his legs and guy's helmet. Yeah, I'm sure Tom Brady meant to throw the ball between his ass and some guy's helmet. Anyway. Not to mention the Tampa Bay Super Bowl where he, like, threw a ball, like, in the stands and they called a penalty on the other team. But anyway, I really wish the game would start now so I could stop talking about this asshole. But for some reason, it's taking a while to load now. Why is it taking so long to load? I don't like this. I don't like silence. Hey, yo. It's not that I'm triggered about kale. I'm triggered about the fact that he pushed it so much. Like, the fact that, like, that was his whole thing, like, outside of football, was, like, telling people how to eat. I hate people who tell people how to eat. Especially when they're, like, you know, super rich athletes, and it's like,
where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Or whatever. It's like, oh, yeah, eat kale, you know, don't eat, like, sugary cereal or whatever. It's like, shut the fuck up, Tom Brady. Like, nobody cares that you eat kale. Like, literally nobody. Oh, what's the other thing? Like, seaweed ice cream. He ate seaweed ice cream. That's also something he did. Probably still does. I have no idea why this game isn't loading. I have internet. Secretly, like, I feel like you secretly know I don't. By secretly, I mean you know I don't. As referenced in the popular Deflate This rant. I did enjoy Deflate This. See, like I said, if you want me to do like a rant on camera, all you gotta do is like just do it during the streams. It's not like I'm never on camera. I'm just not on camera like I used to be with the, you know, the dedicated YouTube rant. What is going on with this game? I'm not even like, before it was kind of funny. Now I'm like, why isn't it loading? I don't even have a way to quit out of it. Oh, that's a shame. I will kiss any other guy named Tom. Just to do it, as long as it's not Tom Brady. Hey, yo. Tom Cruise. Now, there's an attractive guy. He really is. Thank you. You're making my point. Like, he's not likable. Now, I don't know if you know who Peyton Manning is, but Peyton Manning is, like, the better Tom Brady. Oh, wow, this actually worked. Like, you know, he's good at football, for one thing. He actually, like, doesn't cheat. And he's like a likable guy. Like, he's just like, hey, what's up? I'm Peyton Manning. Like, he's not trying to impress anybody. And he could. Like, he is on Tom Brady's level, except without the cheating. And he's just kind of like a regular guy. He probably eats Papa John's pizza. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, every reason that I hate Tom Brady, I like Peyton Manning. I mean, all right, that. I still to this day don't really know much about Mr. Beast. Like, I hear that name so much that it's just like lost all meaning. So I like that this race even started at all, because it looked like it was not going to start and I was going to have to reset the game or something, so that's good. We got a little Tom Brady rant there in between. If you want to clip that, go ahead. That's one of those where I'm not going to clip it, but I can see where it might be funny. More right now. We be racing. Almost reminds me of the Sonic level in Unleashed that's based on Egypt. Desert level. Oh yeah, it's easy to set me off. I'm not saying it's not. Mainly because I take my rage from other areas of life and I apply it to that. So when I'm like getting really pissed off about Tom Brady, it's like, well, at least I'm not getting pissed off about Irv or real people that I know. Because I have plenty of other things to be angry about. And I'd rather just get angry about some sports crap that I don't have any control over. It's just more healthy to let my anger out on that stuff. Because it's ultimately just entertainment at the end of the day. I think she did, actually. I know they got divorced, but... yeah, I mean, where do you think she learned that from? Where do you think she learned how to cheat? Gee, I wonder. And then afterwards, she's probably like, oh, no, I didn't. I never cheat. A weird angle to potentially approach this finish line. Ooh, 6th place, not so good. I had a good little run there. Okay, I hate that. Yeah, that track was a little... I played it before, but that doesn't make it any better. Well, it also took like an hour to load. The guy in first looks like a Grand Theft Auto character. In the race, I couldn't listen. I really am not doing that. Well, I mean, he was just saying how his wife cheated on him, and I said, gee, I wonder where she learned how to cheat. Hey, yo. I do enjoy Bob Ross being all like, tell me more about this Tom Brady figure. More racing right now. I do enjoy my favorite kale dish. You guys are really going nuts on that kale. Ooh, this place. Let's see if the race loads faster than 30 seconds this time. I do enjoy that black and white emote guy, whoever that's supposed to be. Ooh, a blimp. I do enjoy blimps. Yeah, I'd like to ride a blimp sometime. I don't know why. Just be way up above everything, going super slow. Giant ass blimp. Alright, here we go. This place. Seaside Farms. I remember this one. Next city offers it now. Peyton used to be the... I mean, Peyton Manning is the greatest. No boost. Oh, somebody just took a shortcut. I saw them jump over the rail. That's pretty cool. There's stuff you can do in this game. Like, some of it you can, you know, lose places for if you're not careful, but there are shortcuts that are takeable. Whoa, 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 get up there. I was gonna say, don't fall that way. SpongeBob, cheat that way, cheat that way. Oh, Tom Brady, absolutely. I don't like LeBron. Like, he's pretty much like a whiny fucking baby, but, like, whatever. There's been a lot of whiny babies in the NBA. Like, the NBA is known for divas who, you know, think they never do anything wrong. I mean, LeBron, for a period, absolutely ruined the NBA for everybody. And I mean, that is pretty bad. He's probably the Tom Brady of the NBA, but Tom Brady's just a motherfucking piece of shit cheater. So, I mean, there's that. I don't think LeBron's cheated as much as I don't like him. He's just an ass. Like, he really, like, neither one is very good, but at least LeBron could take a joke, like, unlike Tom Brady, like Bex was saying. Like, Brady just comes off as so, like, unlikable, like, just, like, basically anyone who's not, like, a diehard Patriots fan hates him. Like, there really is no reason to like him unless he helped your team cheat. Like, that's the whole thing. That's why I hate Patriots fans. Like, even people who, like, you know, root for the teams LeBron plays for, they like that LeBron's on their team, but they hate him. Like, you know, my friend Shay Goodbye is actually a Lakers fan, and LeBron plays for the Lakers. He's like, I hate LeBron. Like, I have to root for him because my team, you know, needs him to win, but, like, I don't like LeBron. Whereas the Patriots fans, like, Tom Brady could cheat like a million times. They're like, I love Tom Brady. Tom Brady's the greatest. I love Tom Brady. Blah, 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 blah. You just don't like us because you're not the Patriots. Blah, 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 even though you're from New England. Like, I mean, fucking Patriots fans, like, he could stab somebody. They'd still be like, oh, he likes stabbing people. That's cool. I'm the Patriots fan. There you go. Whereas, like, with LeBron, people are like, oh, like, I like the team, but I really don't like watching LeBron. Like, even they say it. Like, there's some common sense in the NBA, at least with the fans. Sixth place. But yeah, that was my impression of Patriots fans, and I know because I'm from New England. Ooh, Bex with third place finish. Nice. Why are we still talking about Tom Brady? I have no idea. You could thank Toaster for that one. Dude, I mean, yeah, he's pretty bad. Toaster likes to bring out my more animated side, I guess. I do enjoy giving Toaster a timeout for an arbitrary 28-year period. All right. Ooh, a tiger guy. Tiger guy. Tiger guy. Does whatever a tiger guy does. Does he do things that tigers do? I guess he does. That's implied in the name. Look out. Here comes the tiger guy. The higher you place, the faster you will ascend the ranks in ranked racing. Well, I understand that pretty well. Nothing ambiguous about that. I follow the logic. Hell. More right now. Rocket racing does whatever rocket racing does. Can you go to outer space? No, you can't. It's not that kind of rocket. Look out. Here comes the rocket race. That's a nice little, like, autumn type of setting. Kind of like sunset or dusk, whatever you want to call it. More right now. Slap Happy. I don't know if I want to know why it's called that, but that's the name of the course. %15 boost. Well, that's at least something. Like last time, it gave me like no boost. It's like 2% boost. I'm like, thanks. That's gonna really make the difference here. Whoa! Slap Police. Like, is this like a location from Fortnite? I don't know this place. Not from Rocket League anywhere. Watch out. I'm dead. feel like this is going to be a tricky one for everybody. Watch out. Watch the music. Pretty catchy ass music. Oh, slap juice. I thought it said slap police. Either way, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Slap juice. Juice made out of fresh slaps. That was such an awkward boost or an awkward grip. Clip of the week. We'll have to play that right after this race. What a clip it'll be. Woo! 5th place! Damn, I thought it was higher than that. That's taken 4th by just a... Wow, what a narrow margin that was. Jeez.
I got popcorn!
See how I'm doing my ranked recap. Brad Bamf, or badass motherfucker, just won that one. Oh, there were only 8 people in that race. I actually didn't even realize that. I guess that's why I never fell lower than 8th. Heyo. Next match in 17 seconds. Ooh, hydrate. Don't mind if I might. Ooh, flavorful. Last one for me. Alright. Well, I appreciate you racing it up. It's been exciting new tracks we've gotten to see. Taking a little while to find matches sometimes, but when we find them, look out. Hey yo. I tip my Chaos Blur cap to you, the one that Toaster literally activated as soon as the whole thing started. But when it did, look out. Hey yo. Ooh, this place again. I think this is Outpost, or is this Python? The Python is one of those. Ooh, cars. %15 boost. This is actually a pretty long jump. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-wee! Oh yeah. Ooh. Second lap. Much like the first. some pretty fun games coming up. Later this month, we have Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, which I look forward to trying out. Next month, we got the new Monkey Ball game from Sega. Looks really good. Well, of course, I still have not gotten Final Fantasy Rebirth, so that might find its way into the rotation at some point in the future. Just giving you an idea of what future games you could see on stream. I recently beat Mario RPG, so might play it once in a while, but probably not going to see that game as much anymore. Same with Mario Wonder. Both really fun games. Shorter games than I thought they'd be, but again, that's also more the speed of game I play. I don't play super long games, which is why Final Fantasy Rebirth will probably take me like 100 streams to beat, if I ever do beat it. First, I have to get the game to do that. What the fuck? Okay, I just like took myself off the course for a second there. Yeah, and Super Monkey Ball, I think it's called Banana Rumble or something. Looks like a really fun game, actually, with a fun single-player mode. And more of like the feel of Monkey Ball Adventure, which is more of like a platformer with Monkey Ball elements. So I look forward to trying that game out. There's also a new TMNT roguelite game, or actually I think it came out last year, but it was on Apple Arcade, so it wasn't playable for most people, most of us non-Apple Arcade owners. So I'm hoping in time Sega comes to their senses and ports Sega Dream Team or Sonic Dream Team to other things, because that to me is a wasted opportunity. Sega's all about wasting opportunities, so I should not be surprised in the least by the fact that they would do such a thing. But anyway, I digress. Fifth place. Damn, that's the fastest I could go, too. I was really trying. Bex got to third. I was going to say, Bex was way ahead of me at one point. 3 seconds ahead, which, like I said, in this game is a lot of seconds ahead. Where did I get to? Silver 3, 90%, 89% to be exact. Tanchitos getting the win on that one. So, there you go. There's your final results. Spider-Man rounding out the top 11 out of 11. So, Bex, as always, a worthy adversary. The net code of the game, I came in second game. Yeah, I've seen that too, where it'll like flip you like 779. It's like they beat you by like 1/10 of a second. But then I've also seen it where I have beaten them, and then I've seen that happen more than once. It's like it's so close that it can't really calculate it, or it calculates it and then it uncalculates it. I don't get it either. I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, I'll say you came in second. I mean, I'll say you came in first if that helps. But I sadly did not come in first or second in that one anyway. I had one first place finish. If I can get one first place finish in a stream, that's something. Heyo. But either way, I hope you had fun. Rocket racing. Probably keep things going here on the stream for a little while longer, but yeah, a little Saturday morning rocket racing action, if you will. Always good for a good time. Pulling up the ranks there, almost to gold 1. Are you at gold 1 yet, or are you at silver 2 or 3? Hard to say. But we'll find out right after this. Heyo. It's fun. Yeah, no problem. Did you quit? Did you quit your DJ job? I did not. I was silver 2. There you go. Well, I started last night, so I had a few more races, but you're moving up the ranks pretty fast. It's pretty fast to move up the ranks, too. I really did not quit my DJ job yet, no. I don't know that I'm doing that immediately, but we'll see where that story ends up taking us. As 2024 continues, I'm sure there'll be some stuff coming down. Hopefully I have a good summer. That's pretty much all I'm hoping for right now. But yeah. Heyo. Oh, always good to have fellow streamers on the races with me. Still not sure who NV21 is, but they followed me a while ago. One of the many people who follow me, and then I never see them again, if I even see them once in this case. Although that one person, I think it was a few streams ago, Nightmare Faye, followed me, didn't say anything the whole race, and then I had like a bunch of messages in my inbox on Twitch being like, I think it's great when you stream or whatever. I'm like, really? Like, what's your favorite game that I stream? And they didn't have an answer. They thought it was pretty funny. But anyway, here we go. Maybe. Maybe not, I really don't know. Sometimes it takes a while for the race to load, other times it takes a while for it to even get out of the lobby. But when it does, look out. Hey, oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, connecting. Oh, it's got like the Fortnite main screen. That's not a good sign. Timeout? Damn it. I'll equip those. Anakin's Pod Racer decal. Alright. Cool with that Star Wars theme. I'd say 9. I'd say there's probably some things that could be improved, but generally, they do offer some graphics with the Jesus. Generally, the game is pretty fun. Yeah, sometimes they don't even get to the point of offering graphics because, like, I ask them too many real-life questions, and they're like, I don't know. I'd be like, so what's your favorite kind of RPG? They're like, I wasn't expecting this question. Like, if we turn it around on them and then ask them the questions, then they get, like, kind of, like, lost. They're like, I'm only programmed to ask you if you want graphics. Hey, yo. We also have creator-made tracks. Okay, keeps, like, saying I'm ready and then not ready. Oh, hold on. Who's that beeping? Someone's beeping at me like I gotta move my car. Like, come on. Race hasn't even started yet. But if it did, I don't know what I'd say, but if it did, we'd see. That's a cool looking city right there. More right now. Ooh. Alright, I can get down with this. Looks like a different course. Yeah, I don't know why I said Jesse, like, from Pokemon. I was just really trying to kill time. They were like, oh, what's your favorite character from, like, I don't know, Jesse from Team Rocket. Like, I didn't think they were going to really get that specific about it. I guess I should have said Misty. Then I could have had graphics made with the Misty. Olympus. I don't know if I remember this one. We'll find out right now. One. Yeah. Sometimes the loading takes longer than the race. Like, the race will only be like a minute and a half. Depending on the length of the course. 5% boost! I feel like that 5% boost... Wow, I drove right into a wall. That 5% boost, like, looks just like other times where it's like, you got, like, 20% boost. Like, it's like the same increment, basically. Oh, this course is pretty neat. Time to start. Yeah, I'm not really sure about how to time to start. Like, I'm trying to, like, you know, line it up with the... You know, 3, 2, 1 thing, and some games are just different with that. Sometimes I've gotten it as high as like 50% boost. I have no idea which way I'm going right now, but whatever there. I like the kind of cool, like, screeching it makes when you drift. Reminds me of, like, Star Wars Pod Racers a little bit. Speaking of Star Wars, because I know they were doing a Star Wars promotion. That was, oh, that was almost really bad. I thought I clipped the roof there. Whoa. I'm out of race. I'm out of race. I'm out of flight. That's not good. The exact moment when the last light turns on. Oh man, is it only the last light though, or is it the 2 leading up to it? Because like I'm always trying to do like each one, because I figure you have to do all 3 to get the maximum. Okay, it is not super obvious that those rocks on the side are like latchable. Oh, all right. So then I'm wasting time here, trying to get like the freaking like I'm like going like 1, 2, 3, like trying to hit each one of them. Apparently that doesn't do anything, but that's good to know. Because there's another game that does have you do that. Not Mario, well, Mario Kart might too, but there's other games where you have to hit it on each one or you don't get anything. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Hot Wheels Unleashed is all 3, where it's, you know, like you can still get some power if you just hit 1, but to get the most, you have to do all 3. I mean, at a certain point, these races devolve into so much chaos anyway that 5% extra boost you got in the beginning, I mean, it might make the difference, but not always. Whoa! Oh, got it in, got it in. I got it through the checkpoint ring. Not at all what I was trying to do, but I did it. I did. I went like under and like through it, like barely. It's like when they kick a field goal in football and like it barely goes through. Like that was crazy. Still counts. Ah, it's the fastest I could have gone. I had a boost at the right time, but I only ended up at 7th. RoboCop! Oh my god, not again. Well, Tom Brady at least didn't kick the field goal, so I can't even blame him for that. Damn. Football? You notice I don't really play a lot of football games. I do have Mutant League football, but I don't play like Madden or any of that. Yeah, he does eat seaweed-flavored ice cream. It sounds disgusting, but that is what he claims to eat. And there's no way to prove he actually, like, you know, eats these things. Like, you know, like, I'm not going to follow him around and see if he eats it. He just acts like, oh, look at me. I eat, like, asparagus and all this other stuff. Ooh, Darth Maul. I just like that RoboCop finish number 1. Don't know what he... It's apparently for the nutrients. But well, his whole point is like, yeah, he eats ice cream, but it's not like unhealthy ice cream. It's like seaweed ice cream. Like that's his snack. Like, oh, that is true. Actually, there's something called Spargle Fest. There literally is a Spargle Fest, which I thought was a joke, but it's actually a party devoted to asparagus, which I'm guessing is like in the autumn or something. Yeah, I never even realized how significant Spargle is. I mean, alright. Oh, Spargle season hat begun? Oh, sehr schön. Are there different kinds of asparagus? Like, I mean, I really don't know my asparagus. Okay, yeah, I messed that up again. Oh god, why, Max? Why would you get into this stupidity? Like, damn it! Can't believe that the freaking initial thing was even said. Now there's a question about it? I really, either way, no matter how I answer that one, I lose. I also don't know what cum tastes like, so I can't really even say the ice cream would be any good. Yeah, you're adapting alright. A lot of friends have ruined my other friends. God damn it. We just go back to making the jokes about parrying. Bex, you still have time to have a normal life. I've already known these people for many years. It's too late for me. See, there you go. That's slightly better. Oh, I did not realize that was something I couldn't, like, just boost over. God damn it again. So I'd say, like, thinking of movies I'm excited about. The 3 movies I'm most excited about this year Obviously, Sonic 3 is my number one, which is at the end of the year. But then in the summer, we got Deadpool and Wolverine. And then in the fall, we got Beetlejuice. So I'm pretty excited for both those, and obviously Sonic 3. Deadpool and Wolverine, I mean, I think it's going to be a pretty good time. I don't think it's going to be, like, revolutionary, but I think it's going to be a really fun movie. The fact that we get to see Wolverine in the 97, like, animated suit. Hey, I do enjoy K for Zapped. I actually do exactly what that meant. It's showtime. Ooh, it's actually time to rank up to gold. I don't think I even ranked up to gold when I was playing this before. No, I figured he wasn't. Is it just called Beetlejuice, or is it something else? It's just called, like, Ickle Haftic Man. Like, creepy man. Or ugly man. Creepy man. Wait, what? Captain Funny? There's no way it's Captain Funny. I could see Captain Comish. Even that wouldn't really sound right. I do enjoy Captain Funny. I mean, he is kind of funny, but not really ha-ha funny. Or maybe like Farouk Zaft. Crazy Juice. Where's that Beetle guy? We gotta call that Beetle guy. I do enjoy Beetle and Juicin'. I don't think Polluted Turtle's here anymore, but if he was, he'd enjoy that game. Or that name. There never was a Beetlejuice game, was there? I have to look that up. I feel like with how popular that movie and even the TV show was, there'd be a game of it in the 90s. Now I really got to look that up. I feel like I would have it if there was one. I used to be a huge Beetlejuice fan, especially the cartoon. 100% boost! Oh yeah, the TV show I thought was actually better. Oh, is it really? I might have to check that out. Yeah, I thought the cartoon was better than the movie, but I was also a kid. And Beetlejuice, like, was a different character. Like, he was still crazy, but he wasn't, like, evil. Like, he actually works with Lydia. They have these little adventures. It's a really crazy show. I loved it, though. In fact, fun fact, when I dressed as Beetlejuice a couple years ago, I wore the purple shirt that he wore in the cartoon, not the white shirt that he wears in the movie. Otherwise, he looks exactly the same, but... Is the game any good? I feel like the game's not good, but it would be worth checking out, especially for a Halloween retro episode. I would totally play that. I'm not like a huge fan of NES games. Like a lot of them, other than like Mario, I think just don't play very well, but I'd still play it. Let's say there's gotta, like, I mean, you said there was a game. Like, I can't believe I didn't think of that earlier. Like, there would have to be a game. That movie came out in, like, 88. They were always making, like, movie games back then. They made, like, a Back to the Future game. I think even Who Framed Roger Rabbit has a game, even though I heard it's terrible. Like, any movie or even TV show that was out then had something. Like, Top Gun probably has a game. Terminator, I know, has a game, both the movies, although the Terminator 2 game on Super Nintendo is garbage. Genesis 1 is okay. It copies the arcade game, which was just a shooter, like a generic rail shooter. I do enjoy Game of the Millennium for Beetlejuice on NES. Like, part of me wants to look up, like, the Beetlejuice game and see what it looks like, but then I also don't want to know. Like, I want to be surprised if I ever get it myself. Maybe at the next Retro Gamer Con, I'll see if they have a copy, or I'll just find it on eBay. It can't be that expensive. Time to shake the juice and see what's coming loose. Ooh, 2 games. Let's say, because they also had the 90s cartoon, which I feel like might have gotten its own game. That suggested itself more to a game, where you could play as Lydia or Beetlejuice or something. I used to love that cartoon. That was actually one of my favorite shows. It wasn't a Nicktoon, but it was on Nickelodeon. I forget who actually made it. I think it was Warner Brothers. Tim Burton, I think, made the cartoon as well, or he was behind it. Ooh, this was not a smart path for me to take. Damn it. How did I go from second to, like, not second? My 1990 for PC in 2017. Wait, they made a newer one? Oh, Rare made it. That actually might be a good game. 91, which would have been Super Nintendo territory, but they put it on the regular Nintendo. That's interesting. Huh. I mean, my guess is it's a pretty generic platformer where you just jump around as Beetlejuice or whatever. That was me jumping around as Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice in 92 for Game Boy. Ooh, that could be rough. Although that one could be based on the cartoon. I think by 91, 92 they had the cartoon. Okay, I might have to do some research into this. The 91 game is bad and music is headache-inducing. What, is it just like the Beetlejuice theme song over and over again? Because I know some games did that, where they would just take a theme song and just, like, run it again and again instead of having, like, a whole thing. Like, I think one of the Ghostbusters games just keeps playing the Ghostbusters theme, which is fun the first few times. But when every level just plays it, it's like, what? Especially, like, the crunchy, like, 8-bit sound. The Game Boy cover looks like the... Nice! Okay. I believe it. Too bad that it would be in black and white, because the old Game Boy was monochrome, and that was, like, a really colorful cartoon, so that'd be one I'd want in color. It's based... Ah, damn it! Damn it, I might have to find that. I love that series. I love that series. Shop till you freak at the Spooky Boutique. Shop till you freak at the Spooky Boutique. Also made... See, Rare made some good games, though. I don't know how they were, like, with their licensed games, but... Like, you know, Rare was obviously best known for Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong Country, but, I mean, they made some other really good platformers. Is Rare still around, or did they, like, rebrand as something? I don't know. Either way, I mean, I love me some classic Rare games. Great company for that kind of stuff. Alright, I might have a mission here. Diddy Kong Racing, yep, you're right. I mean, again, enough said. I mean, no, I mean, I'm sure there are some bad Rare games, but... I mean, for the most part, the games they made, I always remembered fondly. I didn't play all of them, but... Rare made some great shit. Mostly for Nintendo consoles, but that's alright, we'll forgive it. Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing. I'm surprised they never made more Diddy Kong Racing. These days they're known for... Well, Battletoads is an old game. I don't know if they made a new one. They made Sea of Thieves. See, I'm glad they're still around. I mean, I don't play Sea of Thieves, but I'm glad Rare still makes new games. I know what Sea of Thieves is. I thought that was Ubisoft for some reason. Battletoads is a classic one. That's Rare. I remember that from, like, NES. Good for them. Like, seriously, like, Rare and Konami are, like, two of my favorites from, like, that era that aren't, you know, Sega or Nintendo. Like, I love, also Capcom. Capcom still makes some freaking awesome games, and they always did. Oh, good, the game's glitching while I'm talking about this. It may or may not stabilize. We'll find out. If it doesn't, I'll reset it after the race. Owned by Xbox Studios. That, I didn't know they still were. I knew they were at one time because that's how they made that really lousy Banjo-Kazooie game that I played on the last Retromania. Nuts and Bolts. That was an Xbox exclusive because, well, they owned them. Ooh, some new user who I appreciate the first time chatter. Yes, this usually does not do this, but... No, actually, now it's stabilized, so on second thought, maybe it does usually do this. Ooh, that was awful. 9th place. What's going on, Parrot Quill? Cool name. I like the Quill part because of Sonic. See, sometimes it stabilizes. I like that we're learning about Rare, because I really don't know. Did Rare make... Rare didn't make Rocket Knight Adventures, right? That was Treasure, or that was some other company. But, I mean, there were some really good games besides the more well-known ones back in the day. Hey, yo. Alright. I'll do a few more races here. It's been a fun morning so far. Actually, looked at my watch right now. It's after that. That's a new bug. I was going to report it to... I have a feeling you're joking with me. You're mocking me, aren't you? Oh, yeah, GoldenEye 007, one of the most well-known first-person shooters of all time. No, it's not a bug, because on my TV I saw it perfectly. It's my stream that was doing that. Unless there's a power-up. There could be a power-up that makes it glitchy for you that somebody gets, but actually that wouldn't be a bad power-up for a racing game. Like if it was like a cybernetic racing game, instead of having the usual power-ups, you do one that, you call it the Elgato power-up. It makes your screen all like haywire for a few seconds. It's gotta be a game that does that. Anyway, for now, we're just gonna play this. Is this Seaside Farms again? It really is Seaside Farms again. I'm good. Switch if you race with 12 people. That's just a thing. Although on Mario Kart it doesn't. Like somehow it's a Nintendo game. You know, Nintendo can make their, you know, main properties run pretty well in the system, and like everything else, like, you know, if it was another racing game, you get like more than 5 or 6 people, it starts to lag. It's kind of like, okay. I mean, this game, I think this game is on Switch. I know Fortnite's on Switch, so this mode would also be on Switch. I can't imagine how well it runs with all the people in it. But I'm playing this on, I'm playing this on Xbox. Nice to see another See, I like Rocket League the game. That's what got me into this. I don't really like Fortnite. Like, I played it, but I like this game because it's obviously based on Rocket League. So I had some background there. I play this on the Oops console. It's new. It's you know, one of those 4K consoles that only works half the time. Yeah, you know, I play this one on Oops. As I die mid-explanation. Oops, all berries. I do enjoy the Super Oops, too. Isn't there such a thing as teraflops? So it'd be like Terra Oops. It runs at 2 Terra Oops. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the hell was that? I don't know what a flop is, like in terms of gaming or performance, but that'd be a lot of Terra Oops. Wow, I really messed this up. Crap. There we go. I hate when I fall off the track. Ooh, that was almost bad. The race for last place. Ah, I lost. I lost the race for last place. I couldn't get that boost like a second sooner. God damn it again. Who's that from? Is that Korra? From, well, Legend of Korra. We'll never know now. I'm gonna say, I did not make any progress on that in terms of leveling up in my ranking. Not even a little. Or is that's not Katara, is it? Like older? Ah, that's some big oofy energy. It was Korra, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, it was some big oofy energy, you're right. More oofy energy right now. I just imagine if that person reported that, like, legitimately as a bug. It's like, oh, you know, whoever makes this game, this is, like, oh, we had a glitch in the game, and then they watch my stream, they're like, no, this guy just has a terrible capture card. I do enjoy Super Smash Brothers, oops. It's just like, the cover is like the characters all just tripping. Oops. Mamma mia, it's oops. Day drifting. Alright, now we're starting to get some of the same ones again. But hey, before I was getting like even more of the same ones. So, you know, variety being the spice of life and all. 100% boost! That's a lot of boost. Oh, I love all those cars like stuttering next to each other. Nothing uncomfortable about that. Hey, yo. Oops, all berries. Or oops, all drifting. Oh, yeah. It's the life right now. Ooh, that's a wall. Whoa! I don't know what I did there, but... Holy sh... Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Alright, well... Third! I thought I was second. I guess I was third. Alright, well, there you go. Damn. I mean, third is still good, but... I knew I wasn't gonna get first. I was just too close. Alright. This will be my last race coming up here. One more to go before we wrap things up for the day. I'm actually taking my mom out for Mother's Day today because I'm working actual Mother's Day, which is tomorrow. So, to make up for it, I'm taking her out for early dinner, lunch, whatever you want to call it, shortly after this stream, actually. So, we will see how that goes. But right now, we're going to go ahead and race on this desert-looking course. I'm going to have a good time doing so. Hopefully. Have a good time if I win. I mean, that's... I guess if you phrase it like that, I'm taking her out for dinner. I hope they have lots of appetizers. Hey, yo. Dust up 2. Here we go. 2, 1, 0. Throw some chocolates at her. I mean, I will be home tomorrow, like, for some of Mother's Day. I just have to work, like, at 2 o'clock, so that's usually when we would go to eat. So I'm going to just do it today while I have more time. It's funny, too, because somebody I worked with was like, oh, we never do events on Mother's Day. I'm like, I'm working Mother's Day. They're like, you are? I'm like, yeah. I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's much, but I need someone to cover it, I guess. And I live close to where I work, so... I mean, I don't mind covering it. I still have today off. I have Monday off, too, actually, so... Got a brief little break here, then I get back to it Tuesday through Saturday. I work weird hours. Like, they're not weird hours. They're a little more consistent than what they used to be, but it's not like you're Monday through Friday. Every now and then I'll get Monday through Friday, but usually it's like Tuesday through Saturday or Monday through, like, I don't know, Thursday and then a couple days off, or whatever. You know what? It's better than it's been in a long time, and that's all I can really say. In terms of, you know, I still work a lot, but it's one job. It's a job that I enjoy. I enjoy my coworkers, and hopefully they enjoy me. And we do our thing. That's why when people ask me, like, if I'm DJing, it's like, it's not really my concern. Like, you know, if a DJ thing comes up and I'm available for it, sure. But, like, that's not really my focus. And it hasn't been. Nothing against DJing. It's just, you know, I'd rather just be really good at one thing than just try 20 things and be okay at all of them. And I'm not saying I'm really good at being an AV tech. I still have a way to go. Yes, YOLO Irv. Well, that's the other thing, too. Like, if my DJ boss was actually a pleasant person, I'd be more inclined to be like, yeah, I'll DJ a few birthday parties or whatever. Like, it's fun work. You get paid for it. It's entertaining, but it doesn't help that my boss is an absolute jackass, and I don't care that I'm saying that on stream because he doesn't watch these, but... that has less to do with how much I like the job and just the person I'm working for. Like, I wouldn't like this job at Encore if it had bad bosses, but it doesn't. I'm not going to say anything bad about my bosses because I have nothing bad to say. Like, they're all really cool people. They're even understanding if I have to leave work early or come in late. Well, I mean, seeing as how one of them is a person I know who makes my life a living hell, and the other one's just a guy who plays football or played football, probably Irv, because I actually have to deal with him. And I don't have to deal with Tom Brady. If I had to deal with Tom Brady, I'd say Tom Brady if I worked with him or something, but I don't. So I have no way to see Tom Brady or meet him, so I'm okay. Like, I hate him, but he doesn't have a direct impact on me in any way, other than he gets me annoyed sometimes. I'll take that over actual stress that affects my life. You know, Tom Brady I could talk about for like 5 minutes and then be fine. Irv will still be there after I'm done talking about Tom Brady. Alright, so not a bad third place finish to round things out. You know, even Irv, you know, I've worked with Irv for like 12 years. Even Irv in his, 12 years has not always been a douche. That's kind of what makes it so confusing. It's like, it's not like he's just always terrible, but it's like lately he's just been really bad. Like, I mean, he's had his moments, but... anyway, that's enough of that. I appreciate everybody watching today. A little Rocket, some morning madness, whatever. No lawn mowing to be seen, though. Maybe next time. Can you imagine a lawnmower that was tricked out enough to go that fast? Just like, time to mow the lawn. Yeah, I'll make that noise, too. But, yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for throwing out the... Chaos Blur hat before the stream even started, so that's pretty cool. I like this hat a lot. Those dancing things. Thanks for streaming. Oh, yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in the fun. More dancing things to come. More excitement to come here on the Chaos Blur Network. Happy Mother's Day tomorrow if I don't see you guys. But as always, God, that's a lot of those. As always, stay chaotic and blur out.
Okay.